And actually going through towards A, actually.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a good early defense coming through from TenZ, and ShaZam knocking down everybody here for Fnatic. Very little left to work with. Boaster and Durka is all that remain. And time is against them here as well. ShaZam, he doesn't stop. Another one for him. That's all Durka can do to maybe get a couple kills there, keep some damage there. But ShaZam finishes it off with style. Lovely stuff. And it was interesting, you know, because we had what looked like, you know, well, typically, you know, Magnum's going to be playing towards A with the Killjoy turret, trying to deny information. And I think, you know, there is a general tendency to try to set up towards B here. You know, we've seen that preference already from Fnatic. And this being the first time that they actually do try to go A, and I feel like it almost feels like a bait, you know, sending Magnum towards A for that presence. So you're almost not convinced, I feel like. But TenZ's managed to work this really effectively, thanks to ShaZam.
And the focus was to get the operator back in his hands as soon as possible. They know what kind of control it puts on the site, and it stops aggression really well. We know that. It's one of the things the operator does best, is it shuts down aggression. What a shot coming in there from ShaZam. TenZ answers as well as they start to take a few at a little bit of an econ buy here as they farm down Fnatic for round 8.
Yeah, that's the scary thing with the A side, isn't it? You're going to be running into TenZ and ShaZam. So, yeah. Very scary prospect, especially given that the operator has been out for some time. Fnatic, you know, you may expect them at this point, you know, given how much they've been shut down on around A, that maybe they would start working that B1 control early again. So then, you know, the mind games start to come through, and there's a couple options. Either Sentinels do what they've been doing, which is just actually generally playing fairly passive across the board. Or they actually try to anticipate Fnatic going back to B, and there's no guarantee of that. But it looks like that is happening. We've got early presence here towards that B-long position, Riv.
Yeah, we're hot in. Durka's hurt. He got a quick peek in. Took an op shot from ShaZam. He'll get healed up there by Doma, so they're taking a second to reset. Get themselves back into position. Now, the operator, as I said, shuts down aggression, but it's also probably going to draw a little bit more utility out of Fnatic. So they got to figure out what ShaZam's first shot is, where that operator then moves to, because it usually goes to a second spot. And you can see now he's creeping over towards under mid. Going to see if he can route what usually is the rotation here from Magnum, and we'll see if it pays off. Smoke goes down, though, so they're going to be covered on the rotations. Nice job by Fnatic, keeping everything in mind around the map as they move silently.
I love the cutting of noise here. Just try to see if there's anything coming from Sentinels, but they themselves, again, have been showing that they don't really want to take any chances. Just keep continuing to play passive, not taking risks. And that's a fantastic find there. And there's a res. That means that they know that there's at least 2 players around A main. That might make them think that there's action towards A, but at the same time, here comes the play towards B. So quite confusing, but 20 seconds to go here, Riv, and soon the game will be given away for Fnatic with this plant on B.
I think the size of B always allows it a site that 5v5 are alive once the spike goes down. Here we are for that play. Spam just through the underside of the box where Zoms can cut it. The heal, or rather Rez comes in down to ShaZam now. And they are cleaning up a bit at the site as the trades go back and forth, Dan.
Yeah, lovely stuff. Fnatic running out of time though, unfortunately for them. Sentinels really holding on to things. And again, you know, Sentinels they're doing such a good job without information. They're just so confident in how they can retake positions together that they're not really putting anything to chance. And there's a lot to be said for playing that style, you know, because you're giving up information to do it. And the cost of doing that is that you feel a bit safer. But